Hey! Okay. So, I didn't give the poll very much time for this one, but it was pretty obvious which one was going to win. And that's going to have to be Tower of Slipping and Sliding. So let's go over there. And let's do it. So, come up here. Come up here to the advanced towers. I'm still not used to seeing Dreams and Caverns up here at the advanced section. I'm so used to seeing it right there. Whatever. Anyway, slipping and sliding. So, as stated by the name, this tower has to do with a lot of ice and stuff. So basically, just like adjust your movements to fit the icy theme. I recommend holding jump for most of the ice sections, as holding jump will allow you to control your movement better. Like that. Okay. And you see like these little question marks, they have like these little cones in them. Yeah, well that all leads to a secret ending that I've already done, and that's not the point of me making this. Maybe I'll make a separate one stating what to do with those, but you can look up that guide yourself. Anyway, so press this button, it will spawn this little platform down here. So now whenever you want the platform to go one way, you have to push the other way. So we're going to push to the right here, and the platform is going to go left. Oh, got kind of stuck, hold on. So we're going to push to the right, and it's going to swing left. And, okay, it'll go back and forth a bit because ice. But now what you want to do here is you want to hold... Okay, so once you get into the corner over here, you want to hold W and D. And then it should shoot up like that. Get it up into this next corner, and then hold W and or S and A, and it should shoot that way. This part's gonna be tedious, so don't give up on it too quickly. And then here, also A and S, and then it should shoot into the button, and then these icicles will fall. I'll head over to these icicles, and boop, 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 boop. So, yeah, this entire first floor is pretty long. It's probably the longest floor of the tower. X pusher fling, just hold back and then just forward jump right before it reaches back to its starting point. Some half stud ice platforms. They're not that bad. And then a wrap pyramid, which is always fun. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, once you get up here, now you're on floor 2. And, this is a safety netted floor, and the rest is not. But, you know, and there's also, like, these little messages. You can read them out if you want. It just, there's, like, some lore to this tower or whatever. I don't really remember it. I did the secret ending a while ago. Anyway, head this way. Across a big tightrope. This way. Again, more ice. I just like to do these rocks fast, just so I don't lose my momentum. For this ice path, just stick to one side. It doesn't really matter if it's the front or the back, and then just go across that. I like to go to the back because that's where the platforms end. Wrap to here. Be careful with this because this likes to fling you sometimes, so just like kind of flick off the wall and then jump. These spinning platforms, and oh, okay, I suck. Well, so that part isn't actually hard. I think this tower is actually pretty good for the most part. I know a lot of people dislike it, and honestly, I see why. But personally, I think it's a decent tower. I think it's a really fun tower to do. Whenever you're just like bored or whatever. All right. Anyway, so hold W into the edge here, and then stop holding W, hold A, and then W again to push against the wall. Alright, zip line. Jump up to here. There's a little skip that you can do here. You can flick on top of this, and you can go straight up to floor 3. But again, for the sake of this, we're just gonna go the normal way. I'll show skips whenever possible. Because I haven't... Okay, don't go on this forward, go on this sideways. And then jump up. And now you're up here. And now you're on floor 3 for real. Okay, now you have to follow the path that's not made out of ice and push this pusher. So walk forward here and get get yourself over to this other side, and keep walking, and then walk out from around it. This button resets these ice crystals because they tilt. So what you want to do is you want to make sure they're level. Make sure that they're level before you run and jump. It could be a little tricky because it's kind of hard to see which way they're orientated from a top view. Like that. Alright. And now head down here across these rotating cylinders and get to this pusher. Start pushing it backwards this way until it locks in there. Then head back this way. This ice. You don't want to hold jump on this ice. Just slowly inch yourself. And try not to go too fast. Like, hold W constantly, so you hold W into the cylinder to slow down your momentum. For these, just hold jump. Make sure you're not on the pole when you jump, or else you'll head hitter. And you should be okay. Climb this truss. Go this way. And then, for this pusher, go on one of the sides, doesn't matter if it's the right or the left. Push all the way back, then walk onto the ice, and fling yourself forward. So, there's a safety net on this outside if you failed the fling, if you, like, overshot it. But I don't really know how it works. Like, one time I overshot the fling and I got teleported back to it. And then one time, I think I've fallen on this outside like an idiot once. I don't know. But anyway, just climb those trusses quickly and you'll be okay. Number 4. Just go very quickly through these, you'll be okay. Head here. That. A skip you can do here. Go up to the emergency brake button, jump on top of it, and then just do like a little head hitter here. That's also where one of the cones are. But then what you can do is you can just wait for the spinner to not be overhead and then do that, and then skip over here to the spinner part. But again, not going to do that since trying to, you know, I'm trying to show you what you got to do. So what you have to do here is you need to spin the spinner, and then while it's spinning, you run across it, and you let it take you into this place. Make sure you get enough momentum so it doesn't stop in the middle like mine probably will. No, we might be okay. It may be slow. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so mine stopped, but there's like little, these are like little Hilbert ladders or something, and you can, no! I didn't even realize those were there, to be honest. I just kind of saw that on the spot and decided to just think like I knew what they were. Anyway, I'll get back up there. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. So get a really good push. Holy crap, I almost fell off. Get a good push. Then walk across. And this might work, might not. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. This part kind of sucks. That's why I usually do that skip that I showed earlier, because part's not good. So, okay, anyway, you can just flick over to here. Pretty sure every side of this is a ladder. And then grab this balloon, head this way. These are all Canklite falls, so don't worry about these. And then pop your balloon, make sure you get that, make sure you get the little thing off your head, because then you will not be able to jump. If you don't, flick off the wall before you do any head hitter, really. I recommend you flick off the wall. Now that you're up here, now you get on the spinner, and now you have to touch these buttons along the edge. Make sure to just, like, kind of go, you want to, like, don't stand near the edge, but run to the edge and then run back when you hit them, so you don't fly off. And then get the button that's concealed by these 3 things here, and then you have the trusses in the middle. Watch out for the spinner, don't let it hit you. Then get on the moving platforms, and then once you get to the 3rd one, jump to this zip line. It's a really awkward jump, and then jump off at the end. A very awkward jump to that zip line. It may take a few attempts. It's not, it's like really hard to judge where you are. So, This is another thing with the slipping thing. So you want to hold S to shoot this out. I recommend angling this the most left that you can. And then hope it goes in the green one. And if it doesn't, that's alright. You can always reach it. Or it gets stuck like that. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Anyway, you can respawn with that button. Boop. Now try to, yeah, get into the green one, because the other ones, I don't exactly know. I don't exactly know what the other ones are, because I've legit never done them in my life. I've only done the green one.
Yeah, the assassin.
It's the easiest in my opinion. So, this goes far, far, far outside of the tower. So just be careful here. Hold jump, and then once you hit the ground, that's when you start holding D. And then jump again. And then you get this. This is a jump booster. So you can just kind of skip over to the right, and you don't have to like alternate between each. This gets rid of your jump booster. Jump up to here. It's kind of a far jump, don't miss it. And then hold S, slinging this into the button, and then go back. Yeah, pretty easy. I'm not gonna go over to the other ones to see what they are. I'm just gonna get this tower done. So you head this way, go across this new path that formed. And now, you go up here. Oops. Be careful with this jump. Just kind of get to the edge and then jump in. So these ice platforms are little safe healing spots. Just like make sure that if you have to heal, you don't slip off of them. So give yourself enough HP and time to be able to like align yourself on the platform. Don't have like 2 ticks of HP left and you need to land on a nice platform, because that probably won't go very well for you. Jump over this, head up here, and then this. So the way that this works is you can go over here and you can jump on top of this button and then go like this and head up here. Again, for the sake of this, we're gonna do it legit. So you press this button, you head back, and you head up this ladder. And we go across this nice little ice section here. Not actually that bad. You just kind of be careful where you're walking. And then hold W and push yourself off onto this. Align yourself with the little stud, jump forward, and then head hitter. So this ladder right here is not actually a Can't Collide true ladder. You'll just fall through it. But there's a safety net. It'll teleport you back up to here. What you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to push this forward and then jump here, and there's an invisible ladder, and it will take you up onto the next floor. Yeah, really unnecessary, but whatever. Hold jump on this, and then jump forward. That jump is really scary. Jump on top of this, here. This, you can't really hold jump as you'll head hitter on top of this and probably get shoved off, but don't worry, you got a little bit of a safety net down here, so. Just jump onto it and try to, like, control your movement without jumping. You can jump on this last one, though. And then, you could also climb those if you really wanted to. I don't think it really matters. Little dropper. You just kind of fall down here. This is the snowflakes are the only thing that are Can't Collide true. So I recommend just holding jump and going right across them. No delay. This part kind of sucks. I recommend wrapping up to this one and then just climbing it, as jumping to this one will make your life impossible because it's just difficult. And then head up here. Go here, here, here. And now you got these snowflakes. So, the spinning snowflakes are pretty easy. Just wait for one of them to flick out towards you, like this one. Jump onto it. And now you kind of have to figure out which one is going to flick out. So I'm going to switch over to here because I think this one's going to flick out when it gets over to here, and I'm right. So see how it flicks out over to here, and then quickly jump over to here. This part, jump to here, stop your momentum, and then stop jumping. Push against the wall. Push against the wall. This part is really scary. Turn forwards, hold jump. Once you're at the peak of your jump, go like that, and then that, and then get on the zip line. Okay, that part is really scary. This will like fling you to the right. All good. And you have another thing like that thing on floor 1 where you have to push the boxes. And these little black studs on the top right here, these indicate walls. So the path, you go left, you'll hit this wall over here, hold S and A to push it like that, and then S and D to push it this way. Like, you always kind of, like, whenever you want to move it, you always want to go into the corners. It makes it easier. And then for this one, you do S and D. And then you have to get it. This one's a bit harder since this is not against the wall. So you have to align it in the middle without a wall. It's kind of not that easy. And then all you have to do is just hold A, and it should go right through. Same thing with this one. Just hold S, and it will go through. Did I go the wrong way? Went the wrong way. Whoopsies. Okay, go the okay, go back. You have to go. Oh, right. Okay, I'm kind of not that smart. So you have to go through the. Oh my god, yeah. This puzzle sucks. I'd say if you ever get this puzzle, like if you ever complete it, just don't even reset. Just keep going until you finish the tower. It's not worth it. Push. Get all the way to the end here. My bad. I forgot that there's like detours on this one. Then hold S and A. Push this way. And then S and D. Now this is the one where you need to do like the weird thing with the middle. Gonna angle it. There we go. And then that's the end of this puzzle. S and A. Bam. Okay, that part is not fun. I don't like it. Anyway, floor 8. This is the most notorious floor of the tower. It's incredibly bright. Keep on your toes, there's barely solid ground. So this is just all ice. Just quickly run across it. These are rotating. Be careful because there's a ball above your head. You don't want a head hitter and like fall off. Hold space across this. This will rotate really quickly. There's also bullets. Nice little safe spot on this truss. Then just hold jump across these snowflakes. Again, really bright for no reason. These tilt though, so be careful. And then you get these platforms, which you can barely see because of how goddamn bright it is. Okay, anyway. And then go over to the middle here. Up, up. Around the cylinder. And then head the same way that it's rotating. Just jump late. Since you're going the same way that it's going. And jump in this black thing. Bam. Oh, wait, that was floor 7. Never mind. This is floor 8. Okay, this is the notorious floor. So, tread lightly. Some of these platforms don't really exist, but you should have the tools needed to figure out. So, basically what it wants you to do is it wants you to put your camera through the platform to see what it is. I can just show you the path. So, this one, this one, this one, I believe. Yep. Then you want to go out. Then you want to go this way. And you go all the way out and around. Yeah. So, this, I believe it's this. Yeah. You kind of make like a this motion, like you're drawing an opposite S. Okay, anyway, this is the notorious 8 outside that everybody fails. So, this outside section does kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. But, be careful with this ladder jump, just kind of go out so you don't head hitter and then go back towards the ladder. But at least the music's pretty cool. And then, for these head hitters, again, flick off the wall and then do the head hitter. That's what you want to do. Any head hitter, it does not matter which kind of head hitter or it doesn't matter which head hitter it is, you want to do that. Anyway, just hold D across this and hold space and you'll be okay. Just stop when you get to the end so you can align yourself with this platform. Make sure you jump and you don't hit your head here. Go into this forward, hold space, and you'll get out. You're fine. For this, hold W and turn to the right and be very careful. You should slide down. Nice. Okay. Hold on. Alright, now that I speed run back up here. So, maybe it's better if you just hold jump and you just inch down slowly like this. And then just... Okay. Yeah, that part is really scary. I don't know what happened last time. I just kind of shot down. Yeah, anyway. Get to the edge of this as much as possible without slipping. Holy crap. Yeah, you don't have to go too far over to the edge. It's not a far jump. Hold space up these. Flick off the wall before you do these. Don't jump into this directly. Kind of go out a little bit and then hold forward. Jump up here. Jump up to this. You can then just kind of squeeze down here. You could just do a wraparound around this wall if you really wanted to. That's fine. Jump up this forward. Keep going. This will launch you. Oh my god. If you get stuck in climbing like this, it's fine. Just keep holding W until you don't. And if you get launched off, like I didn't get launched off, which is probably good. But if you get launched off, just make sure you turn forward and hold W. And you should climb this truss right here. Yeah, no, that part's so scary. Anyway. Don't even bother with this part down here. Just wrap around and jump on top of this ice thing. No need to scare yourself any further than you probably already are. Now, this part is the last part of 8 outside. Just hold space here. And you cannot jump and grip this ladder, unfortunately. So you're going to have to go over to here. Now, you can hold W and D and walk across all of these. And you can go over to this ladder. Again, be careful on the ladder. And then once you get to this next ladder, you finish the 8 outside. Okay. That's 100% the hardest part of the tower. So, yeah. Anyway, once you pass that, you should be able to beat it. I beat it after I passed this. So it says, if you can read this, you're about to face a big threat. I doubt that you can do it alone, so I place a few machines nearby to help you. One of them can generate a heat wave to melt ice for a small period of time, and the other can counteract the threat's gravity magnify powers. The rest is up to you. Good luck. Hashtag 1928, which is the numbers in the creator's name. So you enter this blue thing and you start the boss fight. So the boss fight, you can't jump. So push this pusher out and then walk around from outside of it. All this bottom is ice, and the turrets don't do insane amount of damage, but be mindful of them as they can rack up damage quickly, even though them themselves don't do much. Press this button. I recommend like using the jump thing here, and it just allows you to control your movement better. Press this ice thing, it'll get rid of the ice. Press this button. Now push this push box back over to the button that I thought if you pressed it, it did something, but it doesn't. You need this box to press it. So just quickly, this way, head up the truss. Second layer, if you do it quick enough, you'll still have no ice, and you can run over here and just even have more no ice. And then press this button. Now quickly head back. Since this is a more strict time limit, all you have to do is climb the truss though. Once you get up here, head into this, and this will give you. This should give you your jump back, I believe. Oh, eventually. I'll press this. It says intense temperatures inside, do not enter. If you go in there, you will die. Just don't do that. That'd be a pretty lame way to fail the boss fight. Pretty sure that yeah, okay, there we go. Now I have my jump back. As my life comes to an end, I ask whoever is reading this for one favor, finish this. So, now once you press that button over there, there will be this button over there. You have these moving platforms. Don't fall. If you fall past this is not a safety net, by the way. You'll fall right through it. So, careful. Grab the crystal on top of the boss. Now head back. And once you get here, put the crystal inside of this. Just don't enter it yourself, and the boss should fall apart and fall down the entire tower. Boom. There it goes. Hit stuff on the way down. You know, see that little ice thing just flipping out now. Anyway, you basically beat it. So now climb this truss to floor 10. hop across these yellow things, and that's it. Nice work for your efforts. I'm sending you to a place you haven't been into a long time. Home. So, this part, you see you have this entire back part over here. This is for the secret ending, which, you can find yourself, since I didn't get any of the pylons. I only got one of them down here. Basically, if you wanted to do it, you would just hug the wall here, and, yeah. I accidentally touched the wind pad, but you know the drill. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Pretty cool tower. I personally think it's one of my favorites in Zone 2. But I see why people don't like it. And I see why it could be your most hated tower in Zone 2. I know a lot of people usually skip over this tower because they just don't feel like dealing with it. So hopefully this helps you out. As it's what this is supposed to do. Okay. Anyway. Hope this helps you. Goodbye.